Another start of a day. We have taken the JR trains all the way to Kurashiki station. There's supposed to be a well-preserved geisha and samurai district. I'm going to try and locate them and see what we can find. We have found the famed street, and of course the very first thing we see is various flavors of shaved ice cream. There you go. That is very traditional. They had those back in the 8th century as well. I'm not sure if they had the funky colors, but shaved ice cream, always available. Looks like you can get some rentals if you want to take a boat ride on the canal, and they also have these little carriages right there. If you want to rent one of those, you can have your own personal escort around the district, so pretty cool. That basically wraps up our little expedition in Kurashiki. It was pretty fun, I gotta say, a little mellow, a little quiet, especially compared to the bigger cities like Osaka and Tokyo. But once in a while, like I said before, it's good to take a little bit of a break, a breather, if you will. And I think we're gonna be heading back to Osaka now. This is the last evening. My buddy's gonna be with me, so probably gonna go grab a few drinks and have a good time. And with that said, peace out. Sweet home. Oh, that's heavy. Everybody, welcome to my new Airbnb. I had to relocate because my buddy's going back to Tokyo today. As you guys already know, he'll be flying back to Canada in just a day, and he needs that extra day just to get all the paperwork ready, pick up some shopping he did that had to be special ordered, like special sunglasses, all that cool stuff. And he's gonna have a little bit more time to explore Tokyo, the megapolis of awesomeness. And I'll be in Osaka for another 3 days, and then I will be heading back to Tokyo as well for another 10 days. So I got quite a few days left to kind of film everything I want to film and get all the footage for the vlogs that will be coming your way. And don't mind my hair, it's raining outside. When the humidity goes up, my hair also goes up. And yeah, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. But what I can do is give you guys a tour around the new room. So let's do that. So as we enter the room, the first thing you're going to see is my giant suitcase. No, but really, there is a flat screen on the wall. Really nice. On the left side, we got a couple beds. I will most likely use one for storage because the room isn't very big. On the very left, we have a microwave, a fridge, a kitchen sink, a water thingy, pitcher. I'm assuming that can be heated as well. And we got some lights, some really fancy lights up here. As we head back towards the main door, there's another door on the right, and we will open it. And we shall find that within it, there is the washroom. We have a pretty basic shower. We have a sink. And we have a non-robotic toilet, which is surprising because all the toilets in Japan are robot toilets that do all kinds of fancy things, which I will leave up to your imagination. Anyway, super happy about this place. It was a short notice booking, but it worked out really well. We're close to the train station, which is going to let me get around with relative ease the next 2-3 days while I'm still here. And it's in a big building. It's safe. There's a solid door to protect my gear. And the rest is really mint, really clean, very nice, very good. Why, hello there! The start of a new day. Well, for me anyways, depending on which time zone you're in. But it's still raining here, so I've decided to make a day trip. We're gonna go to Hiroshima. Now, it's generally recommended you spend at least one night there, so you have enough time to fully explore and try all the food and talk to the people. But unfortunately, my schedule doesn't allow for that, so we're gonna make a day trip out of it. It's also my first time going, so time is going to be a little bit tight, but we gotta go. It's time sensitive, after all. We have about 15 minutes until the train leaves. I thought I would go over how the Shinkansen works for you. So there's two kinds of cards. There's the reserved cars and the non-reserved cars. Now, if you have your trip planned out and you know exactly where you want to go, you can reserve cars many days in advance, which means you will be guaranteed a seat. Now, if you like to do random day trips, the way we're doing this one right now, there's also between 1 and 5 non-reserved cars, which means you will sit where the seats are available, and if there aren't any, you'll have to stand. But there's a bit of a secret I'd like to share with you. If there are no seats in the non-reserved, you can go and find a seat in the reserved and sit there at least until the next station where someone who actually has a ticket for that seat might get on. But anyway, I did not tell you that, alright? Alright, we made it to Hiroshima. I'm just going to grab a quick bite to eat and get some coffee. I haven't had any of those things yet today, and then we'll be on our way. With the limited amount of time I have in Hiroshima, it seemed like the best use of that time is to actually come and check out the Peace Memorial Park, and it's definitely an experience standing here. You know, you have the remnants from the war along with all the memorial plaques and the history and everything. So we're going to take a really good look around, and we're going to learn, and we're going to be humbled a little bit. Unfortunately, it would appear like the museum is closed for earthquake proofing and renovations, which is kind of a big bummer. I was definitely looking forward to going in there and checking out everything. But it's so amazing to see all the people here, and there's so many different groups of students that are out here learning the history. And I can definitely assure you on that matter, that here, being in person is an entirely different thing than reading about it in the books. So if you do have a chance to ever come out to Hiroshima, I highly recommend you check out this place. And for now, I'm just going to continue exploring the grounds. Again, unfortunately, the museum is closed. And later in the afternoon, I'm probably going to try and get out to Hiroshima Castle and see what that's all about. Anyways, continue enjoying the footage, and I'll see you guys in a bit. To the grounds of Hiroshima Castle. This place is so pristine and so serene that, I mean, just look at these pigeons. Yeah. They are not bothered by the fact that I'm here and I'm speaking their language. So we're gonna take a look around. I've done no real research on this place, so it's all up in the air, but I'm sure it'll be incredible as always. Well, that's Hiroshima Castle for you guys. Incredibly beautiful. Unfortunately, it was also under construction, which means some of the scaffolding got in the way of the videos and the photos, but there's a silver lining there, because what this means is we'll have to come back to Hiroshima and by proxy, Japan. So we'll have to schedule another trip another time, and I'm very much looking forward to that. But for now, we're gonna try and make our way back to Osaka. It is again a 2-hour train ride, and the sun will be going down in about an hour and a half, so there's not much more we can do. And unfortunately, this is the only day I can be here. So I'm gonna roam around for another half hour, see if I can find something else. And if I do, it will be in the video. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow.